Hey everyone, it's Andy here from Southside Hustle, and today we're going to have a look at this app here called Glorify. Now, Glorify has been out for a few months now. It's initially released in about October last year, and they've been letting people on to their early adopters program. Shortly it's going to be coming out for more general release, and you can get into the sort of pay monthly scheme that they do there. The cool thing with Glorifyapp is that it covers a number of things around e-commerce templates, social media, ebook, and also logos. So you can see down the bottom here I've been creating a number of designs for some of my products on Amazon. So we can open one of those up and show you what's going on with that. So as you can see, very much like Photoshop, you have various layers that you can add and play around with Shift, and it's just very user friendly, and you have a huge number of starting templates that you can use to be able to get to something that is fit for the branding that you want to work on. So today I thought I'd have a quick look and see if we can step through creating an image for YouTube, because that's one of the things I'm doing. It's obviously this YouTube channel, and so we want to go and create a nice image. So let's just have a look here. We'll go to our dashboard, leave this page. Now there's some really cool features that Glorify have put in here, and obviously it's quite new, so they're working on more and more features as they go. So what we're going to do here, and I'll show you some of them as we get along. So we'll go into social media. And as you can see, we've got a number of Facebook templates, just general marketing, Google ad banners. Now these are designed for the specifications for each of the different social media or e-commerce sites. So they've already been done and ready for you. So we'll go down here, Twitter. All right, so we found YouTube, and what I want to do is a channel art picture. So let's just jump into there, and what you'll see is that it will bring up a huge number of templates, so you can search on that if you want to. So for example, let's say we want to have a look at pet, and here we go, when we have a number of different pet templates that we can take a look at. Get out of that, we'll just go back to all of the templates. We can scroll through and just find something that takes our fancy. I saw one a little bit earlier on which I thought would be quite cool, and that's this one here. So I'll just open that up. Great. As you can see, we've got the number of layers here, so very much like something like Photoshop, the layers where you've got text, images, shapes. So what I want to do is just change this around and adapt it for something that I want to use for my YouTube. So for example, we don't want this helmet, but what I want to put in its place is probably a picture of myself. So let's go and see what we can find on the navigation on the left hand side. We have various things around text, background, elements, and some help files there. So let's just have a look at the elements, and what I want to do is have a look at shapes. So I think I'm going to do a circle here, which we'll put in. Just scale it down a bit. Great. And I want to add within that circle an image of myself. But first I'm just going to go to my files and upload an image. Let's have a look here, download one, go. Let's load that up. That should appear up on here in a second. Any second now. Okay, here we go. And actually what I want to do is I want to probably remove the background on this one. So if we click on it, probably one of the best tools that the Glorify app comes with is this background remover. So we've got this here, BG remover. If we open this up, and it runs through some smarts already to see what it can do to remove the background. Sometimes it's pretty good, like that. There's a few little bits there. So as you can see, it's identified pretty much all of me here. There's a little bit on the side that it's identified. So what we can do there is just use the minus tool to remove it, like that. And that gives us a pretty good image. So we'll just accept that. Done. Okay, so for example, we've got that image there, but I actually want to put it in the circle. So what we'll do is we'll just delete that. Click on circle. We're going to click on add image. And we want to get that from our photo edits. Select it. And we're going to reposition that around. So if I do the positioning, I can sort of zoom in if you want. And move it around to something that, I'll just zoom out a bit, I think. We're able to get that Southside Hustle bit in the corner. Go back, adjustments. And we've got the background color here, so we can change that to whatever we like. And maybe I go and put it to match the yellow in the background because it really pops a bit then. And that gives us a cool picture there of me. So that was nice and easy, couple of minute process. Now, depends on what you want to do with the title. I just keep it quite simple for this one. Side hustle. And so as you can see, quite a lot of control here. We've got our fonts that we can choose. Quite a large number of them. And also, if we want to play around with the font size, the line height, the spacing. So at the moment it's quite spaced up. Maybe we'll just go out to sort of like this, and we'll just line that up. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll make that just a little bit bigger. So let's see if we can just increase that font size. Great. So that's something just quite quick. I think I'll just leave it at that. Actually, we can play around with different elements. So obviously we've got the shapes, which I showed you before. Most of these you can put pictures within. If we go back to the elements, you have different icons. So once again, if you wanted to have a look, for example, let's just try money and see what comes up. It's probably not going to be in the final design, but for example, if I wanted to load this one in, do that, change the color. So we want to use the yellow we've got there. If we change the transparency, so if it is bright or lightness you want. And obviously you've got different shapes you can add. It doesn't work so much on obviously something like this, but if you want to add shadow, that's great for doing that with product images that you've taken photographs of. Right, so once I have created my image like this, I think I'll get rid of the money sign. I just quite like it, quite simple like that. We can go and name it. So we'll call this YouTube. So alright, so you can obviously then download. It gives you a number of options around transparent PNG, normal, high-res JPEG, web optimized. We'll just do a web optimized one. Cool, and that's downloaded there for us. If we want to upload that to YouTube, we can. So simple as that. As I said, heaps of great features. And if you're interested in trying out the Glorify app, have a look at the link below. That will have information on where to go to get that. Please subscribe to my channel. We're just starting out. We're a new channel, so we'd love you to subscribe. And please like this video if you found use out of it. Thanks very much. Till next time. Catch you later.